Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, I'm Shruti, also known as Little Life by Shruti. You can find me on Insta using my handle read.with.shruti. In today's video, I'll be talking about the books that I've read in January, that I'm going to read in January, and the books that I'm currently reading in January. So let's get into it. Starting with the first book that I read in January, it's called Ghochar. This book is by Vivek, Shanbhag. This book talks about money, morality, and how power can rot different families. There's no too much drama in this book, no obvious villains, but the ending left me completely shattered. Like, I did not expect this from this small book. So if you like something which does not have too much drama, it's a psychological thriller, then I would highly recommend it for you. Coming on to my next read, it's called Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and this was the perfect contrast of Ghochar. Like, I really needed this for getting out of that zone which I went into after reading Ghachar. This book feels like a warm cup of coffee in a morning, and honestly there are 4 stories in this, and each of the stories are very simple yet very emotional. So this book left me little emotional as well, but I was very happy after reading this. It talks about second chances, love, and how life goes on with different scenarios. So this book is mostly about, you can go to a cafe and people can do time travel there. Like, you can move forward in time or move backward in time. This was such a great book, and if you're looking for something comfortable, cozy to read, I think this would be perfect for that mood. Coming on to my next read, it's called Beach Read by Emily Henry, and it totally surprised me. I expected it to be breezy and simple, but it was very deep and emotional. It's about 2 writers and who have very different writing styles, and they just not confront each other, but their fear, insecurities, and the problems that they are facing in their life. The romance was a little slow for me, but I think I liked it. So coming to the next part of the video, what I'm currently reading. So I'm currently reading The Housemaid is Watching and The King of Pride. The King of Pride is the second book in the series of King of Sin by Huang, and I instantly fell in love with King of Wrath when I read it for the first time, and I love the writing style of the author as well. This book is mostly about how 2 characters fall in love with each other, and they started with a hate relationship. So if you're someone who likes to read about morally grey men, I would totally recommend this book for you. I have currently started reading King of Pride, but from what I understood is that it's about 2 characters who have a very different lifestyle. They have a very huge margin of lifestyle in between them, and they eventually fall in love. So I'm really excited to read about the whole series. I already have the 3rd book, which is The King of Greed, and the 4th book, King of Sloth. There's one more book called King of Envy, which is the 5th one, and few more series are coming this year as well in April, I think. It's called King of Gluttony. So I'm really excited to read the whole series. The next one is The Housemaid is Watching, and when I read The Housemaid, I read it on Kindle, and the second one is Housemaid's Secret. I just loved the whole series. Like, the first book was totally exceptional. The second one was little not as good as the first one, but I still loved it. Like, I love how the author writes characters and how even till the end you don't know how it's going to end. So I really loved it. I recently went to watch the movie The Housemaid as well, and I loved the movie. Like, I can't say that I loved it as much as the book, because there were few things that were left in the movie, like how there was very little to no view on Enzo as well. So I was really not happy about that. Like, how did they not give much screen time to Enzo? Like, he was a very important part in the first book, The Housemaid. So Yeah, I was not that happy, but I was not disappointed as well. So, coming to the next part, here are the books that I want to read in January. The first one is I Want to Die, but I Want to Eat Tteokbokki. What I heard from this book is that it's very emotional and like it can get to know you the way you can't expect. It's a little dark, so I'm not ready for it right now, but I'm planning to read it definitely in January because it will bring out some dark moods in me. But I have also heard some very really good reviews of this book, how it can deeply affect me. So, yeah, I'm really excited to read this. And the most awaited book, the book that I'm really excited to read this January is The Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This is my first proper fantasy book and I'm very excited to dive into this whole Akota series. I have heard a lot about this series and this is going to be my first fantasy book and I'm very excited to read this. So that's my January reading so far, a mix of unsettling, romantic, thrilling, fantasy, and books that would leave me totally different. I'm trying to follow my mood this year rather than the books that I should read, and it has made reading so much more enjoyable. Let me know in the comments which book was your favorite in January. Have you read Akotar and should I be scared? And what book I should pick up next? If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.